If you're aiming for a successful life, there's a pivotal choice that alters everything. Choosing between waiting for one day or initiating your journey on day one. The gap between your aspirations and your current situation hinges on that one decision. Each goal, every breakthrough, every change begins with a single, often uncomfortable action. While waiting may feel secure, it keeps you in place. On the other hand, taking the first step might seem daunting, yet it generates momentum. The future isn't something that simply arrives, it must be crafted, and that process kicks off with what you do today. These statements are designed not just to uplift you, but to motivate you into action. In the upcoming moments, I will uncover the mindset shifts that distinguish dreamers from doers. You will discover how to liberate yourself from indecision, reshape your mindset for success, and ultimately hush the distractions that hold you back. Many will continue to say, one day, but those who opt for day one are the ones who elevate, build, and transform their lives from within. First, understand the power of choice. Each morning you awaken, you confront one of life's crucial decisions. Will you treat today as just one more day, or will today mark your pivotal day one? After studying some of the world's most accomplished individuals, one fact stands as irrefutable. Greatness isn't a matter of luck. It arises from consistently made conscious choices. Take, for example, Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors of all time. He encountered thousands of failures while striving to create a viable electric bulb. Edison profoundly understood the essence of day one. Each day he made a conscious choice to persist, unwavering in his commitment to his vision. Imagine if Edison had hesitated, continually telling himself, one day, leaving humanity potentially still trapped in darkness, both literally and metaphorically. Edison realized that waiting for the ideal moment is akin to idly standing at a train station, hoping for an absent train. The perfect moment is always right now. Each dawn presents a new, unmarked canvas, calling upon your bravery and determination. Life doesn't guarantee a flawless start, it merely offers chances. These chances require your swift focus and affirmative action. Hesitating only undermines your resolve and diminishes your inner drive. Recognize that the greatest peril in life lies in decisions left unmade, opportunities overlooked, and dreams not pursued. I have encountered numerous individuals immobilized by indecision, perpetually waiting for favorable circumstances. Yet, conditions seldom align perfectly. Your internal conviction rather carves out your external reality. Every second spent in waiting robs you of your most invaluable asset, time. Once lost, time cannot be regained. Successful individuals grasp the immediacy of now, the essential need to take purposeful, concentrated steps towards their aspirations. Opting for day one signifies a passionate commitment to your dreams, fueled by unwavering enthusiasm. It means acknowledging that every action you take today lays the groundwork for the achievements of tomorrow. Your future is built from the choices you make daily. It's about taking action in faith, even when the results remain unclear. Cultivating the habit of swift action pursued diligently translates your aspirations into tangible outcomes. The ability to make decisions is a defining characteristic of influential leaders and achievers. As Henry Ford famously remarked, you cannot build a reputation on what you are going to do. The world rewards those who act with bravery, those who boldly designate today as day one, grasping every opportunity with fervent intensity. Momentum is born from action, and greatness flourishes from steadfast commitment. Therefore, wake up each day with intent, having clarity about what you need to achieve today. Deconstruct your larger ambitions into actionable tasks, and do not delay the essential steps that bring you closer to your aspirations. Keep in mind that procrastination and indecision are thieves that steal your potential. Choose with conviction, take action promptly, and allow each day to bring you closer to the remarkable life that awaits your decisive steps. Today, let there be no room for doubt or indecisiveness. Seize this moment as the true day, one of your most significant accomplishments. Be bold, be audacious, and be unyielding. Success smiles upon the resolute individual who chooses to take action rather than postpone. Start today. Your future self is eagerly anticipating the remarkable outcomes your decisive efforts will produce. Second, articulate your purpose with precision. Purpose serves as the guiding star for any successful journey, lighting the way through life's uncertain terrain. In my extensive examination of accomplished people, I have uncovered a singular powerful insight. A clear sense of purpose sets achievers apart from mere dreamers. Lacking well-defined goals, your endeavors can scatter aimlessly like leaves tossed about by the wind. Take Walt Disney, for instance, whose life illustrates a profound example of realized purpose. Emerging from modest beginnings, Disney envisioned a realm where imagination sparked inspiration for millions. He did not merely wish for success or idly await fortune's goodwill. Instead, he articulated his vision of success and devoted himself entirely to it. His clarity emerged as his greatest asset, turning obstacles into chances and aspirations into tangible outcomes. Today, Disney's legacy remains a powerful testament to the impact of action fueled by purpose. Now take a moment to reflect on your own life. What is your unequivocal purpose? Pose these pivotal questions to yourself. Where do I see myself in 3 years? What legacy do I intend to create and leave behind? What specific steps must I take to achieve these goals? Your responses will outline the course of your journey, serving both as a compass and a roadmap for your life's expedition. Without explicitly defined objectives, you risk becoming akin to a ship adrift without a compass, directionless and at the mercy of life's unpredictable storms. Clarity of purpose serves as your guiding star, anchoring your decisions and sharpening your focus, ensuring that every step taken is aligned with your ultimate vision. Every accomplished individual I've examined fostered a steadfast sense of purpose. Icons like Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison each articulated their life's mission with remarkable precision, steering their choices and driving their unwavering determination. Purpose breeds courage in tough times, resilience in the face of obstacles, and motivation in the chase. Grasp this concept. Your purpose stands as your most significant resource. Establish it clearly, visualize it vividly, and pursue it fervently. Let your purpose motivate every action, shaping each choice and ensuring steadfast commitment. A day spent without clear goals is a day wasted, a missed chance to progress toward your aspirations. The universe favors those who understand precisely what they seek and doggedly pursue it with unyielding focus. Your journey to success hinges on your ability to clearly outline your objectives and tenaciously chase them despite any hurdles encountered. Therefore, today, embrace your purpose with utmost clarity. Picture your goals in detailed terms, allowing your vision's sharpness to spur immediate and consistent action. Formulate actionable steps toward your success. Careful planning will pave your way. Remember, vague aspirations lead to vague outcomes, while clearly defined goals yield specific accomplishments. Your life, your actions, and ultimately your legacy reflect your clarity of purpose. Acknowledge this profound reality, letting it shape every choice and empower every endeavor. The greatness you aspire to achieve is within your reach, but only through precise clarity and purposeful movement. Boldly define your purpose today. Commit without reservation and witness how the universe aligns to support your dreams. Now let's explore the magic of resilience. Resilience in its purest form is the transformative force that turns setbacks into opportunities for growth. In my extensive exploration of success principles, I have discovered that resilience transcends being simply a valued trait. It is an essential requirement. It is the unseen force that empowers you to rise when others falter and to push ahead when the world suggests giving up. Every setback, every failure, every challenge serves not as a signal to retreat, but as divine lessons guiding your path. Consider the life of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most motivational personalities in human history. Prior to reaching the pinnacle of the nation's leadership, he encountered a series of setbacks that would have crushed the spirit of most individuals. He experienced the loss of his mother at a tender age, faced failures in various business endeavors, suffered the heartbreak of losing his beloved, and weathered numerous political defeats that could have shattered the aspirations of any typical person. Yet Mr. Lincoln was anything but typical. He embodied resilience. He realized that defeat was not an endpoint, but merely a detour, and that failure was a crucial part of the journey to success. Each setback became a stepping stone for his development, igniting a profound transformation within him. Your journey, too, will be filled with challenges. This isn't merely speculation, it is a certainty. Life inherently tests your resolve. Yet within each struggle lies an empowering truth. These trials are not intended to demolish you, but to prepare you for greatness. They refine your character, fortify your will, and nurture your spirit. When trials come your way, understand that life is posing you a fundamental question. How deeply do you desire it? Resilience is your answer. It represents the quiet determination that keeps you steadfast when life's tempests threaten to overwhelm you. It embodies the unwavering choice to say, "I will try once more," even when the world declares, "It's finished." Understand this: resilience does not stem from comfort. It is forged through adversity. It develops in those moments of despair when quitting seems the easier choice than persevering. But those who endure through challenges come out more resilient, enlightened, and ready to grasp the greatness that lies ahead. The most accomplished individuals I've encountered did not traverse a seamless path to achievement. On the contrary, they faced one setback after another, yet their determination pushed them onward. They recognized a fundamental truth that I have emphasized repeatedly. Each hardship, every failure, and every sorrow holds within it the potential for an equivalent or even greater reward. This is not simply theoretical, it's a natural law. However, that potential only flourishes when it is nurtured by faith and sustained through perseverance. You must begin to view every failure not as a conclusion, but as a lesson. Reflect on what this setback teaches you. How can you learn from this challenge? What new opportunities are becoming clear? The insights gained from these inquiries are the building blocks you will use to construct the foundation of your ultimate success. Allow resilience to be your steadfast ally. Let it influence your mindset so profoundly that every defeat turns into a pathway to deeper understanding. When you stumble don't lament your missteps. Instead, treasure the lesson. Rise, brush yourself off, and proceed with renewed determination. Remember, the most robust oak tree in the forest isn't the one sheltered from the storm, but the one that withstands the tempest and continues to grow. Within you lies the strength to persevere, to elevate yourself, and to triumph. The obstacles you encounter are not punishments, they are preparations. They are evidence that your dream is significant enough to necessitate growth, and growth often requires discomfort. Embrace it, rise to the challenge. To start today with an unwavering conviction that your resilience will turn every opportunity into a certainty. Let your challenges serve as the fertile ground where your greatness can flourish. Let each hardship fortify your determination. Let every obstacle become a catalyst for your evolution. For ultimately, it is not the lack of failure that distinguishes the successful. It is their determination not to succumb to defeat. Become that individual. Cultivate resilience and understand this reality as I have embraced it. Your aspirations are not merely achievable. They are destined to happen if you possess the perseverance to bring them to fruition. At the heart of every successful individual lies a force so potent and unwavering, it serves as the conduit between aspirations and their realization. That force, dear reader, is self-belief. It acts as the quiet creator of all lasting achievements, the unseen driver behind every towering structure, every breakthrough, every empire constructed by human efforts. Notice how doubt operates like a sly thief. It doesn't scream, nor does it impose. It merely murmurs. It plants quiet seeds of uncertainty until an expanse of inactivity flourishes where dreams once thrived. I have witnessed brilliant minds incapacitated by indecision, while those with modest talents soared to unimaginable heights solely because they held on to their belief. Take the case of Orville and Wilbur Wright. These men were not born into wealth or privilege. They were bicycle mechanics fueled by an intense obsession with the dream of flight. In a time when humanity had only ever known the ground beneath them, they dared to look upwards and declare, "We will ascend." And ascend they did, soaring not just through the skies, but above every jeer that mocked them. Their conviction in themselves was so strong, so resolute, that even gravity could not bind them. Let this serve as your reminder. No mockery, no dismissal, no setback can overpower the individual who believes. Self-belief is the foundation of all wealth, all accomplishments, and all power. Before a single dollar is earned, before a single brick is laid, belief must first be sown in your mind. It must take hold. It must flourish until it stands unshakable. You must not wait for proof. Proof follows belief, not precedes it. The Wright brothers did not hold back, waiting for someone to demonstrate it was feasible. They became the living testament. So too must you advance with confidence, recognizing that your belief acts as the magnet that attracts results into your existence. Grasp this concept. Your mind serves as a workshop. Whatever you consistently input into it, your subconscious will start to shape and form into reality. Thoughts materialize into things. When desires are intertwined with faith, they transform into destiny. Yet doubt is the silent adversary. It presents itself as logic, cloaks itself in humility, and murmurs, "Be practical." By heeding it, dreams are buried before they ever have a chance to soar. Therefore, construct your inner fortress of belief. Defend it vigorously, cultivate it each day, speak to yourself as someone who anticipates greatness, not merely someone who wishes for it. Affirm your abilities, envision your victories, conduct yourself as if achievements are not just feasible but unavoidable. Keep in mind that confidence is contagious. The world does not reward those filled with uncertainty. It gravitates toward those who exude assurance. When your self-belief becomes unshakable, you will see people, opportunities, and situations align as if by magic. Yet it is not magic. It is the natural law of attraction at play. Internalize this truth. No individual can ascend beyond the constraints they impose on themselves. And no one remains stagnant when they believe wholeheartedly that they are destined to rise. The bedrock of your dreams is not wealth, connections, or mere luck. It is the unwavering belief that you deserve them and possess the capability to achieve them. So I implore you, nurture that belief. Allow it to flourish within you. Let it overcome fear. Let it quiet the voices of doubt and despair. For when you genuinely, profoundly, and steadfastly believe, you will start to witness the world bend to your desires. In this realization lies your strength. In this principle lies your fortune. 5. Pursuing passion without apology. Among all the forces propelling humanity toward greatness, none is as powerful or consuming as passion. It is the inner fire that refuses to be put out, regardless of how strong the gale of hardship may be. Passion isn't merely a temporary fascination or a fleeting wish. It is life's most abundant fuel. It sparks ambition, fuels perseverance, and drives individuals to transcend the limits of mediocrity. Throughout my life, I have had the exceptional opportunity to study individuals who achieved greatness against tremendous challenges. I can assert without hesitation that the one characteristic they all had in common, the quality that distinguished them from the masses, was a passion so profound that it approached obsession. Mr. Edison famously stated, "I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun." Why was that? Because he was driven by passion. He didn't pursue electricity because it was expected. He did it because it ignited his spirit. Passion is what kept him awake when others were asleep. It fueled his persistence when others gave up. So I ask you, what ignites your passion? What idea, craft, or vision captivates your imagination, stirs your emotions, and compels you to chase it, even in the absence of applause or profit? Discover it, for in that pursuit lies your true purpose. Do not mistake passion for mere interest. An interest can easily be set aside, but passion cannot be dismissed. It calls to you in stillness, it occupies your thoughts, and it propels you forward regardless of the price. A passionate individual may lack experience or resources, yet he is far from impoverished. He possesses a wealth of vigor and energy that is directed toward purpose, constitutes the very core of power. Consider Madam C.J. Walker, born into a life of poverty as the daughter of former slaves in the late 1800s. She worked tirelessly as a washerwoman, earning just $1 a day. Yet her passion for beauty, dignity, and empowering women drove her. With that zeal, she established a dominant presence in the hair care industry, ultimately becoming America's first self-made female millionaire. Her narrative wasn't about privilege. It was a saga of unwavering, fervent purpose. Your passion should evolve into your obsession. Not in a harmful manner, but rather in a constructive way, dominating your thoughts, capturing your focus, and driving you towards action. The world does not reward half-hearted attempts. Tepid pursuits only lead to disappointment. However, when you wholly dedicate yourself to the calling that ignites your spirit, the universe aligns to support you. Do not wait for approval. Do not seek affirmation from those who can't comprehend your fervor. Authentic passion does not plead for recognition. It insists on expression. It does not pause for the opportune moment. It forges the ideal chance. Allow others to follow trends. Let others pursue safety. You must chase what ignites your spirit. A person fueled by passion exudes power. He isn't coerced, for he is drawn by something far more significant than mere duty. He is driven by purpose. Keep this in mind. The individual who thrives is one who heeds the quiet call of his soul and responds with courage. Your passion isn't random. It's the divine guide steering you towards your fate. Ignoring it means betraying the best within yourself. Embracing it means awakening the giant that lies dormant inside. So I urge you, take action without delay. Feed the flames, cultivate that spark, devote yourself completely, courageously, and unapologetically to the pursuit that brings you to life. For passion distinguishes between those who simply exist and those who genuinely live. The necessity of goal setting becomes clear. Dreams by themselves aren't sufficient. The world is filled with dreamers, yet governed by those who have the courage to set goals. Understand, a dream is the seed, while a goal provides the root system that allows it to flourish in reality. A dream can inspire you, but a goal channels that inspiration into direction. A dream may lift your spirits, but a goal gives focus to your energy. It's essential to grasp this principle. A goal without a strategy is just a wish, transient and ethereal, bound to disappear like morning dew. Wishes belong to the idle, while goals are the tools of the resolute. Consider the case of Roger Bannister. Prior to 1954, it was widely accepted that completing a mile in under 4 minutes was beyond human capability. Even medical professionals cautioned that the human body would fail under such strain. However, Mr. Bannister refused to conform to this belief. He visualized the objective. He had faith in his aspiration. More critically, he devised a plan. Every training session, every refinement of technique, every measure of discipline were not mere happenstance. They were deliberate moves along a well-defined trajectory. Then, on that momentous day, Roger Bannister crossed the finish line in 3 minutes and 59. 4 seconds, breaking not only records but also the barriers of limiting beliefs. His journey is not merely an account of athletic achievement, it serves as an inspiration for anyone who harbors bigger dreams. Goals that are specific, measurable, and actionable have the capacity to turn circumstances in your favor. So let me pose a question. What represents your 4-minute mile? What seemingly impossible standard have others set for you? What vision resides in your mind that you have yet to commit to making concrete? A goal, my friend, must be distinctly articulated. Ambiguous aspirations yield ambiguous outcomes. If you seek success, be specific. Do you aspire to achieve a certain income, create a particular enterprise, or cultivate a specific skill? The more unambiguous your target, the greater your momentum. When an archer knows their target, they can focus their training effectively. Break your goal into manageable steps. This is where clarity transitions into strategy. What actions are required this week, today, or in the next hour? Each minor task accomplished becomes a building block on your path to achieving your dreams. And do not overlook the importance of deadlines. A goal without a time constraint is akin to a ship without a navigator drifting aimlessly. Deadlines inject urgency, igniting a drive that distinguishes doers from mere dreamers. Monitor your advancement closely. Be unyieldingly honest with yourself. Measure, adapt, and refine. The road to success is rarely linear, but it tends to favor those who persist. Every progress made, no matter how minor, is a win. Goals are essential. Without them, dreams only linger as distant hopes, pleasant to contemplate, yet incapable of transforming your reality. However, when a dream is infused with purpose shaped into a goal and backed by action, it becomes inescapable. It manifests in your life. A person who documents his goals, devises a plan, and dedicates each day to his purpose becomes formidable, not to others, but to fear, mediocrity, and uncertainty. He becomes unstoppable. Start establishing clear goals today. Not tomorrow, not next month, but right now. Take that initial step. Design your vision, set a deadline, outline the steps, and then act with the urgency of someone aware that time is of the essence, because it is. Ultimately, your life will either unfold as a creation of intention or a patchwork of unfulfilled wishes. The decision is yours. Setting goals converts dreams into potent realities. Take action now and seize the life that awaits you. 7. Mastering your mindset. You are a reflection of your predominant thoughts. This fundamental yet significant truth influences every success story, every downfall, every victory, and every loss. It isn't your education, your history, or even your present situation that shapes your future. It is your mindset. Your brain operates like a workshop, with every thought serving as a tool. With these tools, you are either constructing the edifice of your dreams or the confines of your fears. As I've often pointed out, thoughts are tangible. They are the seeds of what is to come. Henry Ford, the renowned industrialist, encapsulated this universal principle when he stated, "Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right." Mr. Ford's brilliance didn't start on an assembly line. It initiated in the assembly of his thoughts. His perspective was not shared by many. Numerous people labeled him foolish, unqualified, or even dangerous. Nevertheless, he chose not to confine himself with limitations. He opted not to fill his mind with doubt, and thus he transformed that mindset into the most significant automotive empire of his era. If one individual's thinking could so thoroughly alter the rules of an entire industry, just imagine what you could achieve with your own mind, if only you chose to believe. Your mindset shapes your direction in life. Let me reiterate, your journey is not governed by the economy, nor by your rivals, nor by chance or the approval of those around you. It is shaped by the prevailing thoughts you allow to reside in your mind. Today, you must decide, make a resolute decision to protect your mind as if it were a fortress. Cultivate positivity, encourage optimism, and develop unyielding self-confidence, not as abstract concepts, but as everyday habits. Think of your mind as a garden, with thoughts acting as seeds. If you don't sow flowers, weeds will inevitably take root. If you fail to nurture empowering beliefs, negativity will seep in and choke your potential. Negative thoughts breed failure. They immobilize action, exaggerate issues, and diminish possibilities. They turn insignificant setbacks into unmanageable hurdles. Conversely, positive thinking unlocks doors. It generates solutions where none seem available, draws opportunities your way, commands respect, and fuels determination. It transforms ordinary individuals into giants. Keep in mind, this isn't mere blind optimism. It doesn't involve pretending that challenges don't exist. It's the practice of focusing your attention on solutions. It's the discipline of asking more profound questions and viewing challenges as opportunities for comebacks. It's holding the steadfast belief that you are greater than any obstacle you encounter. You must take control of your thoughts. Don't allow your surroundings to dictate your mental state. Don't let the judgment of others undermine your self-esteem. You alone are the guardian of your inner landscape. The thoughts you focus on will shape your beliefs, the feelings you experience, and the actions you take. And here's the truth. The Every significant accomplishment initiates in the mind of an individual who has chosen not to accept mediocrity. That person could very well be you. Begin today. It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Hear your self-talk. When you find yourself thinking about limitations, reframe your thoughts. Swap fear for faith. Trade doubt for determination. Change "I can't" to "how can I?" Write down affirmations that embody who you wish to become. Vocalize them, reflect on them, live by them. Observe how your external reality starts to transform in line with your internal shift. Your thoughts, beliefs, and attitude are your most significant assets, not your financial resources, not your connections. Those can be lost. However, your mindset belongs solely to you. It cannot be removed unless you choose to relinquish it. Therefore, I encourage you to wield that power with care. Build your days on a foundation of courage and conviction. Train your mind to seek the positive, to discover lessons, to strive for your objectives. Make your mindset a collaborator with your ambitions, because once this alignment is achieved, nothing can hinder your progress. Your fate is shaped by your choices, not your circumstances. The paramount choice you can make is to take control of your thoughts and guide them purposefully. From this point onward, let your mindset exude purpose, strength, and unwavering belief. The world yields to the resolve of a focused mind. Start there, and greatness will follow. Embrace endless learning. Learning is the connection from your present position to your desired future. It is the golden route that guides you from your existing situation to the fulfillment of your most profound goals. No individual ascends to greatness by mere chance. They educate themselves to achieve it. The most accomplished people globally, those who have shaped industries, created empires, and left enduring legacies, all possessed one definitive characteristic. They were perpetual learners. Consider Andrew Carnegie, a man I am well acquainted with. Born into a life of poverty and lacking a formal education, Mr. Carnegie could have easily let his situation serve as an excuse. Instead, he made a different choice. He dedicated himself to learning, not just once or sporadically, but every single day. He immersed himself in the study of people systems, finance, communication, and strategy. Every book he read, every conversation he had, and every experience he encountered served as a lesson. He transformed knowledge into capital, and then capital into influence. His journey from steel mills to philanthropy was fueled by an unquenchable desire for personal growth. Mr. Carnegie recognized this enduring truth. Knowledge is not merely power. It represents potential power. It only becomes transformative when it is acted upon and applied. This, my friend, is your call to action. You need to be a lifelong student beginning today, tomorrow, and continuously. Don't let comfort or past successes deceive you. The individual who stops learning begins to stagnate. Complacency is the hidden adversary of advancement. The world around us is evolving at an astonishing pace. Industries transform. Technologies advance. New ideas arise. If you fail to adapt alongside these changes, you risk being left behind. I implore you to dedicate yourself to constant improvement, not just in fits and starts or amidst crises, but as an integral part of your existence. Each day, strive to enhance your skills, wisdom, and understanding. Read a chapter. Learn from a mentor. Reflect on your past experiences. Experiment with new concepts. Question long-standing beliefs. Education is the authentic currency of accomplishment. It cannot be taken from you. It doesn't lose value, and it grows through use. Invest in it tirelessly, not solely in institutions, but in yourself. Each hour spent learning is like planting a seed for future opportunities. Your journey toward personal development is intrinsically linked to your success. It powers it. The stronger your intellect, the clearer your insights. The wider your knowledge base, the better your decision-making. The greater your depth of wisdom, the more significant your influence. Keep this in mind. The most precious asset you own is not your earnings, your job title, or your belongings. It is your capacity for growth. Safeguard it, nourish it, and above all, put it to use. Today marks the start of an intentional journey toward learning, not out of necessity, but out of possibility. Each page you turn and every lesson you absorb brings you closer to realizing the life you aspire to lead. Education isn't merely a step towards success. It's success itself in action. Step onto that path. Cross it deliberately and encounter the individual you are meant to be. 9. Flexibility, your most significant asset. One profound realization that I've come to know, which I now share with you, is this: change is the only inevitability in life. Regardless of your identity or starting point, life will challenge you with the unforeseen. Plans will falter, situations will alter, the winds of circumstance will shift. And when that happens, what determines your success is not your intellect, your network, or your resources, but your capacity to adapt. The person who masters the art of adaptability becomes invincible. He does not shy away from change, he harnesses it. He does not fight against disruption, he interprets it, seeing not chaos, but opportunity. This is the mindset you must develop if you wish to elevate yourself in life. Consider the example of Thomas Watson, the founder of IBM. Watson's journey didn't begin in the realm of computing. In fact, the notion of a tech titan was alien to him in his formative years. Yet, Mr. Watson possessed something more crucial than a singular idea. He had foresight and the ability to amend that vision as circumstances changed. He modified his approach countless times, sometimes in response to failure, other times in line with market needs. Each adjustment unveiled new possibilities. In due course, through numerous attempts, he established one of the most iconic companies in history. Watson's narrative is more than just a tale of business savvy. It exemplifies the outcome when one chooses to accept change instead of fearing it. I emphasize that this is a principle of empowerment. You must condition yourself to embrace change, release the desire for absolute certainty. Instead, ground yourself in the conviction that whatever challenges arise, you will respond with resilience. Adaptability does not mean you abandon your goals. Rather, it involves adjusting your approach. Your ultimate aim stays the same, but the journey might twist, turn, or rise, and that is absolutely acceptable. Resisting change results in stagnation, leading to frustration, fear, and ultimately failure. Conversely, embracing change with enthusiasm unlocks opportunities for growth. Every disruption acts as a gateway. Each transition serves as a stepping stone. Adaptability ignites innovation. It empowers the mind to discover new solutions. The most significant breakthroughs in history emerged not from periods of stability, but out of necessity, forged through the challenges of change. So I encourage you to nurture adaptability starting today. See each unforeseen event as a challenge to your creativity. When plans collapse, inquire, what can I create from this? When markets fluctuate, pose the question, what fresh value can I introduce here? The individual who adapts becomes invaluable. He is trusted, pursued, and consistently stays ahead. Most importantly, he cultivates resilience. He doesn't shatter when difficulties arise. He flexes, pivots, and progresses with deeper insight. Make adaptability your companion. Let it be the strength you develop daily. By doing so, you'll realize that no change can overwhelm you, as you are in a constant state of becoming. This constitutes the essence of enduring success and starts with a decision to adapt. Ideas void of action are powerless. Action is what converts potential into reality. Consider every successful entrepreneur who promptly acted on their ideas. Swift action builds momentum, creates opportunities, and produces tangible results. Uncertainty breeds hesitation. Action, on the other hand, fosters clarity and confidence. Initiate that process now. Your aspirations will remain just that, dreams, until you take action. There is immense strength in immediacy. Utilize today to spark your journey, understanding that every great accomplishment begins with someone taking that first fearless step. One day or day one, the choice is entirely in your hands. Choose wisely. Choose action. Choose to commence now.